About ready for first pitch in the desert. Angels baseball comes your way next. Afternoon baseball now from the desert Southwest and Chase Field here in downtown Phoenix. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Angels Baseball on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'll be joined in the booth shortly by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Angels, as longtime manager Mike Scioscia will line up his guys like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zack Greinke. Andrelton Simmons will get his first opportunity now.
Come on, Greinke, finish it up.
Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Now this is lined into left field, a base hit, so he kicks off the festivities with a ringing single. So a leadoff base runner here for the Angels. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Yunel Escobar will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Here it comes, 2-1. Off is Simmons. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
Two-two pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Thomas has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting third, second baseman,
Ryan Roberts will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ready with the 2-1. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
In now, Mike Trout. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll... Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. A.J. Pollock will get his first shot at it here. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Gene Segura will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Agee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with one away. Here he comes on 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. 3-2, one out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Now the 3-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
David Peralta will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. A 2-1 offering. Opposite field to left. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Albert Pujols will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Stepping in now, Agee. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Chris Dickerson will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Ready now on 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
2-1. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Still 0-0. Wellington Castillo will lead things off here, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And the pitch. On the ground to third. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Jake Lamb steps in now. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 3-1 is on the way. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Well, you know, you hear us talk ad nauseum about working the count and getting yourself into fastball counts. But we do it for a good reason. Here he does exactly that. He works it to 3-1. He's going to sit dead red here, and then he jumps all over it. And when you make good decisions at the plate, the game can actually become pretty simple sometimes. Oh my gosh, did I just say that?
One out and a runner on second base. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Two. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
If you're not expecting this pitch, it's hard to really do much of anything with it. And you can see this is a hard slider bearing down and in, and folks, that is nasty.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the 1-2. And he will look at a called third strike as Earl Hendricks might have missed one there, but that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Giovanni Soto is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. He's got himself a leadoff walk.
Here's the 1-1. And this is going to get foul, so now Mike Socha will be left with the decision here with 2 strikes. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. And he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-1 on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 with 1 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's how you neutralize a leadoff walk. He settles down, gets his focus back, and delivers back-to-back strikeouts.
Into the box now, Yunel Escobar. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Zach Greinke makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he'll step off and try again. The 1-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, that's going to bring some folks up to the top steps of the dugout. Anytime you hit the opposing pitcher, whether it's unintentional or not, you're setting yourself up for some possible fireworks down the road.
A.J. Pollock will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Here comes the 2-1. Ball 3.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
3-2, here it is. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The next 3-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, it was the hit by pitch that opened the door here with 2 outs. Now you get a base hit right after that, and all of a sudden, you've got a bit of a brush fire here to take care of.
In now, Gene Segura. Now a ball lined towards center field. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A big pitch here, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you've still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Now the 2-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Ryan Roberts will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Here's the 1-2. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Mike Trout will stand in now as they'll have to deal with the reigning RBI champ in the American League. 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Wellington Castillo will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here comes the 1-2. Now he left, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Oh, and he misses it. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Standing in now, Manny Thomas. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Nick Ahmed will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Agee will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left. Thomas is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Chris Dickerson will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Giovanni Soto will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Garrett Richards will stand in. Struck out trying to bunt his first time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Runner goes for second, and he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Angels leave one. Halfway home, still no score. Zach Greinke will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
A.J. Pollock will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Let's go, D-back.
Let's do it, D-back.
Go! 3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. May get 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Here it comes. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
The pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Yunel Escobar will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Ryan Roberts will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. Mike Trout will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2. There goes the runner. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And we still have no score. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. David Peralta will step forward now, lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And that misses, 2-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. You know, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Easy there, big fella, 2-2.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Here comes another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
In now, Jake Lamb. And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
Hard hit towards center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Albert Pujols will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a bouncing ball, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a again, a 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1 and 2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Pollock is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Agee will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Here comes the 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
The 3-1 coming. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. Late in a ball game, he's got a good read on this one, so he turns on the Jets rounding second and makes it all the way into third base here as the possible go-ahead run.
Chris Dickerson will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
The 3-0. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, we waited until the 7th inning to get somebody into the run column. Here's your opening run of the game right there. Heck, the way this one's gone, 1 run might be enough to do it.
Giovanni Soto will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And that's a big 90 feet in a 1-run game. He took a little bit of a chance, but that great speed makes it pay off.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with 1 away.
The pitcher number 43, Garrett Richards.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Randall Delgado will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Randall Delgado.
Garrett Richards will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Rocky Cada will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Keita.
Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now. And the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it. But at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Andrelton Simmons will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-2 with 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Yunel Escobar will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Escobar.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
Ryan Roberts will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Angels 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Jared Weaver will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jared
Manny Thomas will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get them right back into it.
Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is taken in out there in foul territory with the runner tagging from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out. Chris Owings will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In the air to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Center fielder, number 11.
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that is going to be a base hit. Gene Segura will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
The 2-2 coming, and there he goes towards second. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Tyler Clippard will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Mike Trout will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Albert Pujols will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Albert Pujols.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Agee will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around. The 1-1 home. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone. Wellington Castillo will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's helped.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score holds, it's 3-1. Chris Dickerson will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Ready now on 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pollock is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
A lot of room here in center field at Chase Field. The ball does carry well here. Believe it or not, it has the 2nd highest elevation in the entire big leagues. This thing, though, it gets swallowed up there in front of the big wall in center.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
On the Angels bench, as we'll see if they want to make a move here. Cole Calhoun.
Get it going, D-back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Two-two pitch on the way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pollock comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
1-1 on the way. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Yunel Escobar will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A big pitch here, 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Two. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Here's the full count offering. Fouled straight back. Once again a 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. C.J. Cron will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Houston Street is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 16.
Jake Lamb will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Carlos Perez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 58, Carlos Perez.
1-1 pitch on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Diamondbacks have cut this to a 3-2 ball game. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
13, shortstop.
Nick Ahmed will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Phil Gosselin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Gosselin.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Brito will come on now and pinch run here.
Jay Holland.
full count offering on its way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. AG will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Oh, and it misses ball 4, so just like that, this ball game is tied. David Peralta will stand in needing a 2-out hit to win this one, although a pass ball or a wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here comes a 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. AG is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Andrew Chafin will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Ryan Roberts will start things out here in the 10th, and you have to figure this is not a position that he or anyone else on this team, for that matter, expected to find himself in.
Yeah, they had to figure they were home free, but just a dreadful job of sealing things up in the bottom of the 9th. And now they've got to find some way to put that inning behind them and go to work getting themselves at least a run here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 2-1. Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. One away.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. You've got the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third base. And now you've got all sorts of ways to get him in and grab a late lead.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that will hook just inside the left field foul pole. It's a home run. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot, and it's now 5-3.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on Show Track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times, that's for sure.
Matt Reynolds is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the box now, AG. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2, here it comes. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Pollock is there, 2 gone.
Huh. And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, Uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the fly out, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Here's the 1-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Wellington Castillo will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Now here it comes. Line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Jake Lamb will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Roberts for 1. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
In now, Manny Thomas. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-2 one more time. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen.